Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another upload. Today we're talking about what people have told me is the best walking bag in golf. Let's find out if that's true next. So welcome back. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, welcome back. We are still doing those contests, so if you're lucky enough to have won something, please let us know. I know we just sent out a bunch of prizes. By the time this airs, we've probably given away 6 or 7 really fun prizes, and obviously that'll continue. But let's get into this. So this is the Stitch SL2. This bag is about 9.5, 9 3/4 inches this way, 7.5 or so width-wise. This is their flagship golf bag for walkers. This comes in roughly 18 different colorways. This is the fadeaway. They also come in more of a color blocked with all the same colors: blue, light blue, black, navy, red, camo, white. I'm sure I'm missing one. Red. I think I've got them all. But some really cool bags. I can tell you what I like about this bag. I've used it about half a dozen times or so now. Walking, non-walking, bringing it to the driving range, really all those different things. What would I like? What would I change? So first off, let's get into the aesthetics of this bag, right? So a little over 4 pounds, so the ideal walking bag. It's made probably to compete with the Sun Mountain 3.5, the Pinghofer Lights, those worlds of guys who are using a bag every day for walking. This is your sweet spot right here. So we'll get into kind of some neat features that I really like about this bag. First of all, the material. I've done some really fun reviews this year with other bag manufacturers. And this is a material I've never seen before. This is a proprietary, from what I've been told, material that Stitch uses for these. It is super cool. I love the aesthetic of this bag for a lot of reasons. I think it's kind of old school versus meets kind of new school versus tech. It's some really cool features that I really like about this bag. I know it's not brand new. This is not a brand new bag that just launched recently, but I wanted to get my hands on one. I've never seen one in person. For as much golf as I've played, I literally never saw one until this thing showed up maybe a month or so ago. So let's get into the features besides a really cool aesthetic. And so when I say this is a material that I've never seen before, and you can kind of hear that. I've heard guys say it's like a waterproof, kind of rain-proof material. I don't know how to explain it, to be honest with you. It's a hybrid like of a polyester, almost like a diving suit, almost like an aqua suit. Very cool material, love it. And that's the black. The white is a little differently. It's a little more, it feels heftier, feels a little thicker, and you can see in the close-ups it has a little different pattern in it. But love the aesthetic of this bag. Super cool bag. Again, old school kind of versus new school. First, so great stand. Maybe the largest rubber feet on a stand bag that I've seen. They also have their lockout here, which is great. I'll lock this out just for this. They have a and you can see it down there, a very cool material at the bottom that's super easy to clean dirt and debris off. Love that. Umbrella loop here. So this is kind of what more of traditional, which I was unexpecting. So a traditional kind of umbrella loop here that tightens up with the different holes. Kind of a black matte, I wouldn't say a matte, but more of like a pewter color closure here. Very cool. Has these buttons here for your rain hood. Has a little here to clip on your, really anything, your GPS, your keys, you name it. Stitch does a really neat job with this rubber embossing. I love this. I wish more brands did stuff like this than their cheap, I don't want to say stitched logos, but you see some awful looking logos. I love the way Stitch does it. So we'll get into this pocket. First pocket here, kind of a vertical / horizontal. It's soft line to kind of put your phone or keys or what have you in there. Really, really like that. I also like that when you order from Stitch, they will do, if you want, kind of a monogram of your name or what have you. That's very cool. I don't know if that's just an adhesive that pops off. I'm assuming it is, a lot like Toomey does with their luggage and bags, but really, really cool. I like that. So big zipper pocket. This thing's gonna fight me here. Has plenty of room. You know, I got in a rain jacket one day in here, towels, my gloves, balls. Again, this is what I would consider more of a minimalistic golf bag. This is not one to pack up 6 years worth of donuts in. Very minimalistic. Doesn't mean you can't be used as an everyday thing. It's a great bag for that, but you just can't store everything and anything you want in this bag. So great zipper pocket, has some neat details, has some, and I can't show you, there's a zipper inside here for the ability to get into your bag as well. So it's kind of a neat feature. There's also, and I'm going to try to grab it out here. So for those who don't know, this bag comes with 2 straps. And what I'll do is I'll show you guys here quickly on this one. Look at this kind of rubbery material. So it's really neat. It really grips on your shoulder if you use a single strap, and you can also see the foam they use. Very nicely done. Again, another brand that I love that does both a single and double. I never use this strap, but it's a nice thing if you do want to just use a single strap. It's a great thing to have. And again, I wish more brands would do stuff like that with that kind of adhesive, sticky, rubbery material. It's fantastic. So, great pocket. We'll get into the straps since we're talking about the single one. So the same material as the bag is on the outside of the straps. The inside of the straps is maybe the thickest foam I've ever seen on straps for a golf bag. They've really done a nice job. And I'll just throw it on real quick for you guys to show you. Really does a nice job, you know, and I haven't really adjusted these straps much, but really does a nice job with limiting your clubs from tipping over. I think it's done a really, really good job. So we'll get into the handle. The handle, again, is the same material throughout this bag. It's on the inside is the same. I'll try to show you guys. Same material as the outside. So this bag cleans up super easy. Kind of a plastic top grab handle, which is fine. You know, I would have liked to have seen maybe a little more higher end materials for a bag price. And this bag is, again, 4-way top. And I'll show you how my clubs, I brought some up just to kind of show you guys how it works. So again, if I turn this bag around, the one thing that's probably the most obvious for everybody here is where do you put your golf balls? Great question. So strap here to get it in, you know, your handle here. Pen loop here, which I love how they've done theirs. Another big pocket here with the rain hood. The rain hood is just a kind of a simple material. It's not the same material as this, but really like it. It has zipper garages in here, which are great. I call it my smiley pocket, but I love this pocket. Great for your drinks, obviously. It is lined, and I'll try to show you guys, so it keeps your drinks cool. You probably can't fit a 6-pack of beer in here, though. It is a tighter fit. So when I use this bag, I would put my golf balls in here, my gloves, towel, and a rain jacket in here. And then I have a little bag of goodies like my tees and that kind of stuff, my little range finder, that kind of stuff. So not a ton of space, but again, this is not what this bag is made for. More of a minimalistic walking bag, but love this bag. Great hip pad here. I also like how they do this ridges. If you're a walker and you know that hip pad can slide sometimes, this thing really does a nice job. What I would love to see, and I know some other brands do it, I don't know why every brand doesn't do a zipper around here and maybe it's because it's trademarked, I guess, and put your rain hood underneath here. It saves space. Now you can get into this, but love this bag. I've used this bag for walking, multiple 9 holes, 18 holes. It's done great. The backpack is, again, one of the most comfortable straps. Their design backpack's a little different than some. It really doesn't turn a lot, but it's done really well for me. Really no complaints with this bag. But let me show you how my clubs fit in here, just so you can kind of see how stuff fits. Because I wish more people did this on reviews, because sometimes you don't know how your clubs fit. So I'm just going to throw my wedges in here. So I was carrying 13 clubs. I'll be adding a 14th club here shortly. So let's just go driver in the top section here. I carry a 4-wood and my hybrid. So my irons would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'd have to put a pitching wedge in here. Would it fit? Of course it fits. And let's just take a putter. So I would probably then throw my putter on top here, and I'll just spin it around. I'm not going to put all my irons in, but you can see how this kind of fits. So is it a tight fit? It's a tighter fit. You know, if you're used to a 14-way top, this is a little different for you. But I like this. I've used this, again, maybe 4 or 5 times, multiple times playing. What I love this bag for, when I'm going to the range, I can throw in 3 clubs, 6 clubs, 9 clubs, my whole bag. I love this bag. I love the aesthetics of this bag. Again, the only thing I would say, if you're used to a super big bag or like a cart bag, this is probably going to be a little odd for you. But outside of that, it is an incredibly built bag. Very cool details. Again, I find it strange that there's nothing here in this middle section here. I don't know why that was. I know design factors, they want it to be very clean and lightweight and small, but I think a pocket here would be beneficial. But outside of that, I love this bag. Great bag. Again, I feel like I've been very fortunate this year to kind of do what I call the holy trinity of golf bags between some of the brands I've done. I think I've seen some of the best golf bags and tried them this year. Then I've really been really fortunate and lucky and appreciative to all these brands who have let me kind of kick the tires and beat their bags up and, you know, give an honest feedback here. So I'm not being paid for this. There's no order link where you got to follow and I get commissioned. This is just honest feedback for you guys. I just wanted to really wanted to see one of these in person. What did I like? What didn't I like? Really, there's nothing I didn't like. I would like a little, I guess, another pocket here. The top is mesh. You know, I have new irons coming, as you guys, if you haven't watched the video before, I have new irons coming. So do I want my irons to clang around? I don't know. But if you're used to a minimalistic style bag, like I said, you use a Hoofer Light or just a really light walking bag, this is your next replacement. This is an incredible golf bag. Like I said, I really, really like this. I don't think you'll have any problems with. I'll put up pictures of the different colorways and some of the talking points that the brand has, but really pleased with Stitch. I love this bag. I think it's a really, really cool brand. And I'll tell you what, one thing, and I'll wrap up, that I thought was very cool with Stitch is I don't think there's another brand in golf that offers this many high-end colorways than these guys do. I mean, I think there's 18 or 20 different colorways in this bag. So I think that's really, really neat. But again, if you guys have any questions, certainly leave them in the feedback. You know, let me know what you're looking for, any questions, concerns. Who would I recommend this for? The guy who walks. I mean, to be honest, the guy who walks, or someone who wants a minimal golf bag. That doesn't mean there's not minimal features. It's just smaller, lighter weight, easier to get around, versus the guy who has staff bag, like my homeboy Steve, who has a golf bag that must have 62 dozen golf balls, and the thing must weigh as much as a Buick. But so great golf bag. Again, minimalistic. I really, really like this. So a big shout out to Stitch for letting me kind of review this. And again, definitely would suggest this bag and recommend it. So Anything else you guys want to see, let us know. But we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.